What are you more scared of? That a system will replace you at some point, or the fact that you probably won't be able to do anything about it? In this video, I'm going to talk about the future of product building and the future of software building in general. For the past 30 to 40 years, software development has been the key to enormous human wealth. Software development as a technology has provided trillions of dollars of value, and all of this value was generated because there were people that could write code. Basically, we trained an entire generation of people. We trained millions and millions of people to be able to talk to a computer, and it's all about to change. Which is why if you're a business leader and you're thinking about the future of software development, product development in general, how it would look like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and what can you do to better prepare yourself for that time, this is the video for you. For context, my name is Hitanshu. I'm a generative AI co-founder. I have created many generative AI applications. I was one of the finalists at the first ever Global Prompt Engineering Championship. I have built hundreds of AI agents and generative AI apps that are saving enterprises thousands of hours of manual labor and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I am making these videos to share my insights and gain trust of business leaders and founders of today and the future. Let's start by talking about the tech landscape today. CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, has already stated that 20 to 30% of all new code written at Microsoft is AI generated. Similarly, CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai, recently claimed that 25% of all code written at Google is now AI generated. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg has said that within 12 to 18 months, most of the code written at Meta will be AI generated. What these statements by these CEOs mean is that the AI revolution in coding isn't going to happen, it has already started. And now, given that it has already started, let's look at where it is going. Every single large tech company in the world is investing heavily into AI coding agents. OpenAI recently acquired Windsurf for $3 billion, although they were themselves working on an internal product which they have now released called Codex. Google recently released Firebase Studio, as well as in their very recent I/O they have released Jules, which is a direct competitor to OpenAI's Codex. Microsoft has been deploying updates after updates into GitHub Copilot, to the point where almost 50% of the code written on GitHub is now AI generated. Meta recently released a fine-tuned model of their Llama series of LLMs, which is fine-tuned for coding. And Apple has been well, let's not talk about Apple. The point is that the smartest minds in the world are not only focused but incentivized to solve this problem. And although this problem may look gigantic today, at some point it will be solved. And the fact is, that day is not that far. The day where you can just ask for an application to an AI and it will go ahead and build it, test it, deploy it, and give you the access all in one go is not that far. There are businesses worth billions and billions of dollars entirely centered around the capability of being able to write code. The value of that capability is about to go away. So what will happen to those businesses? And more importantly, what will happen to your business? The software development market, which has been rather cost intensive, is about to be democratized. So who will win the market? Here's my opinion on it. Product thinkers will win in the market. You know what? Scratch that. Product thinkers that can visualize and clearly articulate their product thinking will actually win the market. You know what? Scratch that too. People that have good taste will win. If anybody can build anything, then features don't matter. I would even say ideas even don't matter. We are moving from a world where any idea could be executed by anyone. So now the question becomes how good actually the idea is. And the quality of idea is determined from the taste of the person building it. You see, Apple created amazing products for decades, but it wasn't the features that was important to Apple. Steve Jobs had great taste in product design. He exactly knew what to do, how to do it, and obviously then he forced his team to actually do it. To win in the next generation of software business, you must have good taste in product design. And I'm not saying you should just be good at making design mockups. Good product design inspires amazing user experience. And at the end of the day, that is what you will be selling. Not your features, not your software. You will be selling an experience. And whoever can design the greatest experience will win. So now, if that is the case, what can you do to prepare for it? You must start building your own taste buds. This will come from experiencing a lot of new and good products. Whenever you open an application that you use very frequently, an application that is successful, try to think about about what are the different things, the elements that go behind the scenes within that application. How does Instagram actually handle billions of gigabytes of data every day and yet gives you a seamless experience when you're watching those reels hours on end? Why did Airbnb pick the icons that they do? Why does the website look the way it does? All of these billion-dollar companies have spent millions and millions of dollars on making these decisions. And to develop great taste, you must taste good food regularly and try to analyze it actively. Secondly, start working with AI-based coding applications. Start with something as simple as a Bolt or a Lovable, go up to a Cursor or a Windsurf, try out Codex or Jules. Use these applications. These applications are at a very nascent stage. They are not at all perfect. They make a lot of mistakes. But whoever starts using them today will have the first mover's advantage when there's the next version and the next version after that, when these AI agents can just spin up an application like that. And finally, and I think this is the most important and kind of contrary belief that I have, you should learn how to code. You see, just because you don't have to write code doesn't mean that you also won't have to read it. All these LLMs, they're generating code in Python, in Java, in a bunch of different languages. For small applications, you can maybe render the front end dynamically and see what is happening in the app. But for large scale applications, you would actually have to go into the code and read it, because there will be issues that AI wouldn't be able to solve, similar to humans, where even the most experienced programmers sometimes miscalculate something or make mistake. Secondly, the ability to read code develops your logic, develops your logical thinking. This core ability, with the secondary skill of being able to envision and articulate a product that you have in your head, and given the capabilities of these technologies, there is nothing that will stop you from winning. Now, if you want to know how to think about and approach AI for an existing business, I made a video about it. It's going to be on your screen right now.